Picture a life where every morning feels like you've woken up inside a travel magazine, where your everyday walk takes you through neighborhoods so stunning, it's a wonder anyone gets anything done. Sounds too good to be true? Well, what if I told you that in 2025, there are cities in the US where picture-perfect beauty, vibrant lifestyle, and genuine opportunity come bundled together? From sunny coastlines to mountain havens and cosmopolitan gems, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful cities to live in this year. Could your next dream home be on this list? Grab your bags, or maybe your coffee, for a journey that might just make you reimagine where life could take you next. Let's dive in. At number 10 is San Antonio, Texas. Close your eyes and imagine yourself nestled in a city where mariachi tunes float through the morning air and the Riverwalk glistens under the sun. Welcome to San Antonio, where old-world charm meets modern living and affordability is an actual reality. With a population of over 1.5 million, San Antonio is a big city that manages to keep its small-town vibe. Here, historic missions sit next to colorful street art, and fiesta isn't just a party, it's a lifestyle. What really makes San Antonio unforgettable is its heart. From the vibrant murals of Southtown to the irresistible aromas at Market Square, this city pulses with culture, authenticity, and unbeatable spirit. Sun worshippers can rejoice. The city boasts over 300 sunny days each year. Paddleboard on the river, stroll through Brackenridge Park, or lose yourself in the electric atmosphere of a Spurs game. And don't even get me started on the food. When breakfast tacos are practically a food group, you know you're somewhere special. Now let's talk about what really makes life work here: opportunity and support for families and careers. San Antonio's economy isn't just thriving, it's dynamic. Driven by sectors like cybersecurity, healthcare, bioscience, education, and tourism. Major employers such as the San Antonio Military Medical Center, USIA, and Valero offer stable jobs, while ample tech startups mean fresh opportunities. The city's robust infrastructure means families have access to top-rated public and private schools, as well as respected universities, including the University of Texas at San Antonio and Trinity University. Even the medical needs are well covered. San Antonio is known for the South Texas Medical Center, a premier healthcare district, along with a network of modern hospitals and clinics for everything from emergencies to specialized care. Entrepreneurs find the business climate welcoming, with local initiatives supporting small business growth. Affordable, diverse, and community-focused, San Antonio gives you more than just a beautiful backdrop for living. It delivers real peace of mind. If you're dreaming of home ownership, come on down. The average house price here is still around $270,000. Compare that to Austin next door, where homes are more than 60% pricier, and you'll feel like you hit the real estate jackpot. And if you're interested in renting? Median rent sits at roughly $1,250, a fraction of what you'd pay in bigger metros. Let's conclude with a couple of interesting facts about San Antonio. Did you know that San Antonio is home to the oldest church in Texas, the beautiful San Fernando Cathedral, where time capsules are hidden in its walls? The famed Riverwalk actually sits one story below street level, giving visitors a secret pathway through the city. Each April, during the fiesta celebration, locals pelt each other with confetti-filled eggs called cascarones. And you can visit a bar inside an old bank vault. San Antonio loves mixing the old with the unexpected. At number 9, it's Minneapolis, Minnesota. Ready for a plot twist? Not every beautiful city is draped in sunshine. Sometimes the prettiest gems come dusted in snowflakes and framed by lakes. Enter Minneapolis, the land of lush parks, glimmering lakes, and more bike paths than car horns. From the sparkling shores of Lake Harriet to the iconic Stone Arch Bridge, Minneapolis's landscape is practically designed for Instagram. But it's not all about scenery. The city was built for living. Minneapolis is a champion for parks, trails, and green spaces. In fact, you're never more than 6 blocks from an actual park here. And beyond the lovely lakes and bike trails, Minneapolis shines for families, students, and professionals alike. Its diverse economic landscape features thriving sectors like finance, healthcare, technology, and arts. Think Fortune 500 headquarters, including Target, Best Buy, and General Mills. Startup culture is strong and the job market is resilient, making it one of the best places in the Midwest to launch a career or new business. Education here is top-notch too. Minneapolis public schools offer numerous specialized programs, and the University of Minnesota draws students and researchers from across the globe. With prominent hospitals such as Abbott Northwestern, Children's Minnesota, and Hennepin County Medical Center, you can be rest assured of quality health care. Add in a network of clinics and accessible wellness resources, and you've got all your bases covered. Minnesotans embrace winter with sledding, skating, and intricate ice sculptures that frankly put your snowman to shame. When things thaw out, there's just as much going on. Farmers markets, lakeside yoga, and music festivals that bring all corners of the city together. Minneapolis's cost of living is remarkably friendly, especially compared to coastal giants. A vibrant food scene means you can eat well without emptying your savings, and public transit connects you to all the hot spots in no time. Minneapolis may be famous for its Minnesota nice, but trust us, the city's beauty speaks for itself. It's a great place to live in. So, it's time now for the fun facts. Minneapolis has more bridges than Venice, Italy. Yep, 23, spanning the Mississippi inside city limits. Prince got his start in Minneapolis, and sometimes you can spot a purple-tinted tribute on local buildings. The city is home to the nation's oldest continuously running theater, the Orpheum, and inside the Minneapolis Skyway system, you can walk nearly 9 miles through downtown without stepping outside. Handy when it's minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Savannah, Georgia is at number 8. Picture Spanish moss swaying in the breeze, grand oaks lining cobblestone squares, and a dash of sweet tea in your hand. No, you're not inside a Nicholas Sparks novel. You're in Savannah, Georgia, one of the USA's most jaw-droppingly pretty cities. Savannah is romance in real life, marrying antebellum architecture with artsy, rebellious energy. The city's famous grid of 22 garden squares make you feel like you've stepped into another era. And throughout the spring, when azaleas paint the city pink and white, the effect is almost dreamlike. But living well isn't just about mossy parks and historic homes. Savannah offers abundant opportunity, especially for creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and those in trade or tourism. The city boasts the thriving Savannah College of Art and Design, SCAD, giving rise to new talent and innovation, while its gigantic port, Georgia's largest, powers manufacturing, logistics, and global commerce. Local public schools are steadily improving, and there's a healthy range of private and charter options for all ages. Armstrong campus of Georgia Southern and other colleges offer strong programs in business, education, and the arts. Healthcare needs are met by a trio of well-established hospitals, St. Joseph's Chandler, Memorial Health University, and more, ensuring families have access to quality care from annual appointments to major emergencies. And if you're new in town, friendly networks and business support groups help you find your footing fast. And now for the foodies: fresh seafood, southern comfort, and new school dining make every meal memorable. And when you need some vitamin C, Tybee Island's sandy shores are just a short drive away. Despite all the great things, Savannah is surprisingly affordable and laid back. Median home prices hover near $320,000, and rentals remain reasonable, especially for a city this enchanting. You get all the perks of a thriving creative scene: galleries, indie shops, ghost tours by twilight, without the overcrowded hustle of bigger cities. In Savannah, beauty is more than skin deep. It's a way of life. And now, the interesting part. Savannah is said to be one of America's most haunted cities. A ghost tour here is almost required. It's also the birthplace of Juliette Gordon Low, founder of the Girl Scouts. The city's iconic park bench bar was featured in the film Forrest Gump. Yes, the bench scenes. And don't be surprised if you see folks strolling the streets with a cocktail. Savannah has an open container law in its historic district. At number 7 is Seattle, Washington. If you think beautiful cities must come with endless sunshine, Seattle is here to rain on that parade, in the best way possible. Nestled between the shimmering Puget Sound and the dramatic backdrop of Mount Rainier, Seattle's skyline looks custom-built for postcards. And while it may have a rep for drizzle, okay, sometimes a lot of drizzle, the city more than makes up for it with jaw-dropping vistas, evergreen parks, and a coffee culture that's practically a religion. From kayaking on Lake Union to hiking the nearby Cascades, outdoor adventure is never more than half an hour away. If you're an art lover, you're set too. World-class museums, endless live music, and a theater scene that rivals New York, minus the subway rats. When the clouds part, the city glows with a kind of magic only locals truly know. Having said that, Seattle's progressive energy isn't just in its weather patterns. It powers a dynamic, educated workforce and fosters incredible opportunity. The city is home to mega employers like Amazon, Microsoft, and Starbucks, global coffee HQ, plus a thriving biotech and startup ecosystem. Seattle's public and private schools are some of the highest ranked in the state, and access to higher education is exceptional. Tap into the University of Washington for medicine, engineering, and research, or Seattle University for business and law. Healthcare access is top tier too, with cutting-edge hospitals like Harborview, Swedish, and Seattle Children's leading the way in both everyday care and innovation. The city is known for tech-friendly infrastructure, smart public transit, and initiatives promoting sustainability and community, essential features for modern families, professionals, and entrepreneurs alike. Even though Seattle is a bit pricier with high median home prices, the quality of life and amenities compensate. Neighborhoods like Ballard and Beacon Hill offer slightly more attainable rents, though. If you want your daily backdrop to include forests, ferries, and fresh lattes, Seattle is calling your name. Raincoat required. Enjoy this for now. In Seattle, it rains so often, the city built a museum dedicated to umbrellas. The city's iconic Pike Place Market is home to the original Starbucks, but there's also a hidden gum wall where thousands have left sticky, colorful souvenirs. The Space Needle was designed to withstand both earthquakes and hurricanes, and Seattleites are so dog-friendly. More dogs live in the city than children. Charleston, South Carolina take the 6th spot. If Southern charm were a place, it would be Charleston, a city where rainbow-colored houses meet palm-shaded promenades, and history is served with a side of fresh-caught seafood. Charleston's pastel-hued streets look like a southern fairy tale. Stroll the historic district, and you'll find centuries-old mansions, lush gardens, and church steeples, each with its own story to tell. But Charleston isn't just a museum with a zip code. It's vibrant, creative, and full of life. the art scene pops, the dining is legendary, and festivals light up the calendar from spring to winter. Plus, sandy beaches are always just a bike ride away. Despite its rising profile, Charleston retains a warm, neighborly feel. It's the kind of place where strangers smile, lemonade stands are a thing, and porch sitting is practically a sport. Charleston offers even more. It is one of America's best small cities for meaningful work and family comfort. The local economy is a blend of tourism, aerospace. Boeing has made Charleston a major base, healthcare, and a rapidly expanding tech sector. Entrepreneurs and small businesses are welcomed with city grants and networking events. Parents and students benefit from outstanding public and private schools, and the College of Charleston, the Citadel, and MUSC provide avenues for higher education and career advancement. The Medical University of South Carolina anchors an advanced healthcare network, which includes nationally recognized hospitals specializing in heart, cancer, and emergency care. Whether you're seeking top surgical care or pediatricians, Charleston's medical community is equipped and accessible. All in all, this city is a place where family dreams and professional ambitions genuinely come true. The median homes hover just under $500,000, but many say it's worth it for a daily feast of beauty, culture, and that unbeatable low-country breeze. And here's what you'll love about Charleston. This is the place where America's first ever theater opened, back in 1736. Rainbow Row, its line of pastel homes, was painted bright in the 1930s so sailors could find their way home more easily. The Holy City has more church steeples per capita than anywhere else in the U.S. Plus, its pineapple fountain is not just for decoration. Pineapples are a southern symbol of hospitality. At number 5 is Boulder, Colorado. Set your sights on Boulder, Colorado, and get ready for pure mountain magic. This is where the Rocky Mountains meet a college town buzz, and where the great outdoors isn't just a weekend plan, it's a way of life. Surrounded by striking red rocks and miles of hiking trails, Boulder's scenery is nothing short of epic. Each morning greets you with views that make you wonder, do people really get used to this? Spoiler, they don't, and neither will you. Known for its eco-friendly vibe, buzzing tech sector, and endless outdoor adventures, Boulder is the kind of place that convinces you to trade your car for a mountain bike. Pearl Street Mall serves up eclectic shopping, street performers, and farm-to-table eats that will absolutely ruin you for chain restaurants. Boulder's economy is as energized as its residents. The city has the highest density of startups per capita in America, focused on tech, renewable energy, and outdoor products. So whether you want an adventurous job or are launching the next big thing, Boulder is the perfect incubator. The University of Colorado Boulder and a host of excellent public schools fuel a thriving intellectual environment filled with driven students, acclaimed faculty, and innovative community programs. When it comes to health, Boulder Community Health anchors a network of modern hospitals, urgent care, and specialized clinics, ensuring prompt, advanced medical attention for all ages. Families enjoy access to award-winning libraries, state-of-the-art recreation centers, and a focus on sustainability at every city level. Life here is about balance. Boulder lets you work hard, play hard, and stay healthy, all in one stunning package. Housing in Boulder does come with a Rocky Mountain price tag. Median prices are well over $900,000, but for many, the access to nature, active lifestyle, and tight-knit community make it all worthwhile. To wind up, did you know? Boulder bans the use of plastic bags and even restricts fast food drive-thrus to preserve its natural beauty. so it's as green as its mountain backdrop. The city's home to the largest nudie bike ride in North America, the annual World Naked Bike Ride. Boulder is also the only city that's never recorded a temperature over 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you hear of a Frozen Dead Guy Days festival in nearby Netherlands, thank Boulder's eccentric spirit. Honolulu, Hawaii takes the 4th spot. Island paradise in the middle of America. Medical infrastructure is robust, with highly respected hospitals like the Queen's Medical Center and Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children, supplemented by clinics throughout the islands. Now, enjoy these little-known facts about Honolulu. The place once had the only royal palace in the U.S., Iolani Palace, where Hawaii's last monarchs lived. At number 3 is San Diego, California. Sunshine, sea breezes, and palm-lined boulevards. The San Diego lifestyle is the stuff of West Coast legend. Locals call it America's finest city, and as soon as you see it, you'll get why. From dramatic coastal cliffs to golden sand beaches and vibrant neighborhoods like La Jolla, North Park, and Gaslamp Quarter, San Diego's beauty is impossible to ignore. The vibe here is super relaxed. Whether you're catching a surf at Pacific Beach, hiking at Torrey Pines, or eating tacos under string lights, San Diego is about savoring life at a slightly slower, happier pace. But don't mistake laid back for lacking opportunity. San Diego delivers big on jobs, education, and wellness. The city is a biotech and healthcare powerhouse with leaders like Scripps Health and UC San Diego Health, drawing top professionals and pushing medical innovation. The military is a major employer, along with thriving tourism, communications, and clean tech industries. Entrepreneurs can tap into a supportive startup community and robust cross-border business connections. San Diego's school system is diverse and highly rated, with specialized programs for science, languages, and the arts. Universities like UCSD, USD, and SDSU offer world-class studies in medicine, engineering, and business. Healthcare is a strong suit, featuring children's hospitals, trauma centers, and a focus on accessible, quality care for families. This is a place where you can work, learn, and thrive, while catching a sunset every single day. San Diego is a great living destination, which has also impacted the home prices. They aren't cheap. Median is around $950,000. That said, the trade-offs are legendary. Portland, Maine, occupies the 2nd spot. What if I told you that some of the most breathtaking cityscapes are found, not on the West Coast, but right along Maine's dramatic rocky shores? Meet Portland, a small city with big-time charm. Lighthouses perched on wind-whipped cliffs, Victorian mansions, and Old Port's candy-colored facades make every walk feel like a movie scene. Summer brings wildflowers, sailboats, and festivals. Fall, a blaze of autumn leaves. Portland punches above its weight in every essential quality of life metric. Its working waterfront remains a jobs engine, supporting shipping, fishing, and small-scale manufacturing, while the city's creative economy is thriving. Think culinary arts, breweries, tech, and design. Starting a business here is accessible too, with city support and an entrepreneurial spirit that draws talent from all over New England. When it comes to education, Portland public schools consistently rank high, with innovative STEM and arts programs. Private schools and nearby colleges, like the University of Southern Maine, offer even more choice for every age. And talking about the health scene, Maine Medical Center is a highly ranked hospital, supported by a comprehensive network of clinics, specialists, and urgent care for families. Even with all its charm, Portland remains more affordable than its bigger siblings. Median home price? Less than $500,000. If you're dreaming of storybook charm with a salty twist. Portland, Maine is as beautiful as they come. And don't leave without reading this. Portland hosts the world's oldest continuously operated public market, open since 1768. Stephen King, master of the macabre, often strolls its streets in disguise, and you can spot Maine's influence in many of his novels. And at the very top of our list, Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, a mountain town so beautiful, you might just think you've stepped into a painting. Nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville offers winding trails, rushing rivers, and panoramic views at every turn. In autumn, the hills transform into a patchwork of fiery reds and golds, drawing leaf peepers from miles around. But Asheville's beauty isn't just natural, it's soulful. The city's downtown pulses with art galleries, street musicians, and offbeat shops. Breweries line the streets, local food is farm fresh, and there's always another music festival, craft fair, or drum circle popping up. What makes Asheville truly special, though, is its blend of big ideas and small-town warmth. Yoga in the park, art walks on Friday nights, porch swings and knee-slapping bluegrass. Asheville feels at once exciting and deeply comforting. When it comes to real-world living, Asheville is the full package. The healthcare sector is powered by Mission Health and regional hospitals, which offer everything from emergency care to oncology and pediatric specialties, so families can feel secure. Entrepreneurs are welcomed with open arms. There's a strong focus on small business support, collaborative workspaces, and community events. Bottom line, Asheville lets you write your own success story, all with a mountain view. Despite bearing a great reputation, housing in Asheville remains relatively reasonable, with median prices around $550,000. If you're hungry for daily mountain views and a community that welcomes weirdness and wonder, Asheville is the magical hometown you've been searching for. Go for it, you won't regret. And hey, not without exploring this, Asheville boasts the largest privately owned home in the U.S., the Biltmore Estate, with 250 rooms. It's the unofficial bee capital for honey festivals and backyard beekeeping. Asheville's annual Leaf Festival lets everyone dance barefoot to world music in the mountains. And the iconic Blue Ridge Parkway nearby is sometimes called America's favorite drive, with hundreds of wildflowers you can only spot here. So, there you have it. 10 magical cities where life comes with a side of scenery. From the mountains of North Carolina to the sun-soaked shores of Southern California, from Southern Belle charm to adventurous, artsy corners you never expected, America's most beautiful cities serve up more than just a pretty face. They promise a lifestyle to match. Making these cities your home remains a great decision any day. It's not about their beauty alone, but the real-world essentials they promise. Thriving job markets, diverse business opportunities, outstanding schools, and accessible healthcare are almost guaranteed. What's more, each city offers a welcoming community, cultural richness, and infrastructure built for modern family life. Remember, you're not just chasing scenic views, but investing in your future and well-being. In other words, these are the places where you can truly live, grow, and enjoy life, inside and out.